Welcome back to Raleigh, Durham International Airport, where today begins the big Avelo expansion into this airport, starting with their first flight to Orlando. There should have been, like I mentioned in a previous video, a flight to Fort Myers already. That is coming, but due to Hurricane Ian was discontinued and temporarily delayed. We do have, for the first time here, two arrivals from Avelo. Avelo Flight 78 from New Haven and 765 from Orlando. They're planning to grow to, I believe, 6 destinations out of Florida, and RDU will become officially its third major East Coast operation. So let's do our second inaugural for Avelo Airlines. We have made it through TSA. Gate today is C7. We have a couple of us from the RDU and Charlotte Facebook groups doing this flight, so that'll be fun. Gotta go find them. Some are already on the plane coming in from Orlando. Some of them drove up or live here. So we'll meet them over at C7 and we'll be hanging out.
No, I guess I'm great to see it. I just didn't know you guys were gonna go ahead and set it up right here.
This is at the end.
No,
Avelo, Boeing 738, November 803, X-Ray Tango, from RDU to Orlando. Hello. Welcome to the Avelo Airlines 737-800 tour. These are the slim line seats. As you can see, it's maybe 2-3 inches thick. Got actual decent pitch. It's a curved seat, so it curves into your back. Decent padding, actually. And there is no recline in these because they are slimline. So this is the pitch you will have on their 737-800s on their new Florida routes out here of RDU. You have a slot here. Not sure what they will store with it. City card is down here in this net patch. Not too bad. And then this is seat 34F. Kind of shares a window up front, and then a window by your side. Not bad. That was like a 5-second float.
5 seconds too long?
Yeah, 5 seconds too long. Welcome to Orlando, Florida, MCO Airport. We have made it. The airport is very empty, as everybody's cleaning up now. But the flight was turbulent, but it was decent otherwise. Avelo doesn't offer snacks on board, as was made earlier. Even if they did, it was so turbulent it would have never gotten service started to begin with. Staff was still nice though, very nice people as always. Would still say that they're one of the more decent airlines. It's like Southwest, but a little less. Waiting on friends to get off. I'll be back here tomorrow with Delta, back to RDU. And still had fun. It's my third inaugural now, I believe, if I remember correctly. Got one more coming up later this month, February 16th, with Breeze from New Orleans. So I will see you guys tomorrow for Delta, and then about a week and a half we'll have Delta to Chicago, City, New Orleans, and then Breeze. See you tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't even know it was called the ADM before.
Oh, this is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer.
Good morning. I'm outside the Quality Inn and Suites here in Orlando. Sun is coming up. I got some sleep. Trying to head back to the airport. Got an Uber coming to pick me up. And we'll be flying Delta 2188 A320 back to RDU. And then we'll be planning for the next trip, which will be RDU to Atlanta to Chicago. We may end up hitting up Milwaukee real quick, or some part of Wisconsin. Then taking the city of New Orleans to New Orleans for the Breeze inaugural. So this is part 2 of the same video, the Avelo inaugural. And I will see you guys at the airport. It's kind of weird having a hotel in the middle of the airport, but it's something. No problem with TSA today. Got in and out, but I would still like for it to be explained how big airports like Orlando, JFK, and the like still don't have these new X-ray machines for bags so everything can stay in their bags, which just speed up time. And smaller airports like RDU have like their entire airport system done already with these new X-ray machines for bags and for people. It's kind of crazy. On top of that, RDU even got cleared recently, so it's just amazing like which airports prioritize stuff like this, and which airports are just kind of okay with what they got. So I get through the concourse, wait for the next train to pull, and we're pulling in right now. So I'm gonna catch that train out, and we'll be going to Delta Gate 74.
Please come back. Visit us again very soon. It's Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer. We hope you enjoyed your Orlando experience.
see, my plane is not currently at gate 74. It is currently inbound from RDU as Delta Flight 1729. So it will be here shortly, about halfway down from RDU. We made it to their island terminals and just had to wait a little while. So I might explore just a little bit what's on this portion of the airport and see if I can't find another little bit for breakfast. I did have breakfast at the hotel. It was standard hotel breakfast, so might find something else just to tide me over. Auntie Anne's pretzels. Can't go wrong with Auntie Anne's pretzels. They have a Nathan's and a Starbucks. There's a Burger King back there, an Outback Steakhouse, and a Bahama Breeze Island Grill, all on this portion of the airport. Delta Sky Club is right up there, though we have no access to it. Flight arrival is still on time, so you will just wait for them at gate 74. And on-time arrival means an on-time departure for us. So we're going to head over now to gate 74, which is in the 70-79 section, and we'll wait it out. Some weird significance about this plane, ironically. It had its first flight in March of 1999 and was delivered 7 days before I was born to Northwest Airlines on May 11th, 1999. And when the merger happened with Northwest Delta came Delta airplane. That's kind of cool. The first Airbus with Delta. First Northwest bus, might also add. Cool stuff. The gate lice is real. We haven't even finished deplaning yet. Everyone's in the boarding area, standing up in the boarding lines.
seated with seatbelts securely fastened and all carry-on items properly stowed until the aircraft is parked at the gate and the captain turns off the seatbelt sign. Remember to use caution when opening overhead bins to avoid injury from items that may have shifted during our flight. Feel free to use your mobile devices at this time. Before exiting the aircraft, take a look around your seating area, especially in those seat pockets. Please make sure that you have everything that you brought on board with you today. Our arrival into gate D1, that's Delta 1. A uniformed Delta gate agent will be greeting our flight today and would be more than happy to assist with any questions that you might have regarding ground transportation or baggage claim services.
Welcome back to Raleigh, Durham, home of the Stadium Series between the Washington Capitals and your Carolina Hurricanes. February 18th. I'll be watching that.